Good evening, folks. There are two kinds of people in this world. Italians, or Italian cooks, and those who wish they were Italian cooks. I'm here to tell you something tonight, and that is how to make a successful dish of Fettucine Alfredo. Some people just don't know how they could ever come up with such an expert dish. But I'm here to teach you that it's really very, very easy. The first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take a stick of real butter, not margarine, not, I can't believe it's not butter. We don't want you getting all healthy on us, right? Because there's nothing healthy about Fettucine Alfredo. We're going to take a stick of real good butter and we're going to melt it on low fire because you do not want the butter to burn. Make sure you start out with a very good frying pan. Something like this. It doesn't have to be this big, but you want to keep in mind that we're going to be using a quart of heavy cream with this stick of butter. So you want the pan to be big enough to take care of that quantity. Okay, you're going to melt the butter. As the butter's melting, we're going to take this head of garlic, we're going to break it down to maybe, you want to use at least 3 cloves. When I'm making it, I use like 15 cloves of garlic because the more garlic is what makes the Fettucine Alfredo more delicious. What I do, I take a clove of garlic and a nice knife. In this case, I'm using a small cleaver. I smash the garlic. If you'll do a close-up on this garlic here. And then we just chop it up like this into small pieces. Take it, put it right into the melted butter. By now the butter would be melted, of course. Okay, we're going to take, like I said, at least 3 cloves, like that. Don't use powdered garlic. Don't use garlic salt, especially. Okay, we're going to melt the butter. Don't burn it. We're going to put the chopped garlic in. Don't burn it. Keep the fire on low. Okay, after this is all melted and the butter is, nice and soft and the garlic is nice and sauteed, we're going to mix it up. We're going to take some heavy cream, not sweetened, just heavy cream. And we're going to pour this whole quart into this frying pan, okay? I'm not going to pour it in right now, but I'm telling you, you would pour this whole bottle of heavy cream into the pan. Now, you don't want it to boil. You just want it to get nice and warm before you empty a whole 5-ounce container of shredded Parmesan cheese. Don't buy anything else like the Kraft little granules. It won't work. It won't be right. You got to use shredded Parmesan cheese. That's usually found in the deli section of your grocery store. Okay? I'm going to empty this whole 5-ounce container into the melted butter. And I'm just going to stir it until it melts. It might take a while, but you're just going to stir it and stir it until that cheese melts into that milk mixture. You're going to add just a little bit of Romano cheese to kind of flavor it up a little. The Parmesan is kind of sweet. The Romano is a little bit salty. You can add a little bit of parsley to color it up if you'd like, but some people don't like it that way, so I don't usually make it that way. Okay? What we're going to do then next, we're going to boil some fettuccine. I use whole durum semolina pasta, which I can find at the grocery store in the Italian foods aisle at, for example, Fry's. I'm going to boil a whole pound of the fettuccine, drain it real well, put it in a bowl, pour my Alfredo sauce on top of it, decorate it with a little bit of whatever green you want to use, and voila! You have Fettucine Alfredo extraordinaire. Okay? Serve it with a nice loaf of Italian bread, some more of this good butter, because you got to use real butter, remember. And you're going to please your guests. I mean, without a doubt, everybody who sits at that table is going to know that you are one or the other. Either an Italian cook or somebody who truly took the time to learn what it takes to be an Italian cook.